Oops.
Whoops. Where'd you go? Uh-oh.
There we go. I added
There you
the
are.
share
There you
screen
are.
and disappeared from the screen.
Hey, everybody. How are you? Kumo Observer is here. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, she's a troublemaker.
Yeah. But she's a good listener.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ranted and raved. Hello, Lulu. And who
Hi,
else?
everyone.
Oh, look, oil painter's here. We got to watch out for her. Hi,
Yeah.
Bernadette.
Hi,
Wild.
Nancy Ray. Wild Lilac. Marie is Grateful is here.
Hello, hello.
Good
Barbara.
afternoon.
Barbara Rossfield.
Oh, Suzanne is the first one who commented. Hi, Suzanne.
There you go.
Yeah. Hi, Shooting Star. And Lisa Davis. Maria is Grateful. Sonia Claiborne. Hi. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
You probably said her, right?
Yeah.
Jackie.
Pamela Studley is here. Hi, Pam. Cheryl is here. Satofi is here. Hello and welcome, everyone. We are back for another episode of Starseed Galactic Akashic Records readings.
Pamela Lee. Sam Jack. Well, it's going so fast I can't see it. What is it? Is that Son Jack Laborn?
Sonia Claiborne.
Oh, hello. Claiborne. Thank you. Claiborne.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So that's the other problem. When I have that over there, everything
you can't see the comments very
well. Smaller.
It's okay. Hi, Hypnicity. Hi, Tiffany Teasdale. Hi, Kim. Red Dragon. Hi, Nivra.
Yeah.
Hi, Witchy Trista.
Shooting Star. Cheryl.
There we go. So hello and welcome, everyone. As you can see,
Cassie.
we have a keyword for today. We will be drawing for readings. If your name is drawn later, please be sure to type your question right after. What questions will we be taking, Diana? For those who are their first times here, who are having their first time. I'm hearing it in my head and it sounds weird. Rewind.
We chose pipes because it's time to clean the pipes.
Yeah.
Well, and thank you, Trista. I like round glasses on my face for sure.
So again, the keyword is #pipes. So please enter #pipes to enter the draw for a reading.
Right. Hi, Barbara. Heart and love.
Yeah.
Mariah. Hello, hello.
Hi. And again,
Kimberly.
This is the Starseed Galactic Akashic Records readings or mini readings. So we will be only taking Galactic Akashic Records questions.
Yes.
So you can ask about your Starseed past lives, your star of origin, the lessons you've learned from your galactic lifetimes as well. Hi, Jeremy. Hi, John Timoteo. Hi, Kimberly Kinseth. A lot of people here.
Yeah, we have many coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So, why don't we read the...
How were your holidays while we're waiting for folks to finish typing things in here?
It was chaotically fun. It was fun, but chaotic. Yeah, and my voice is still pretty hoarse, but it's a lot better than it was last Monday. So, yeah.
Is that because you were outside screaming Happy New Year to everybody, or how'd you get that?
No, I had a cold. It was a pretty bad cold that I'm still recovering from.
I don't like those. Yeah, I had a visitor from the germ factory also.
It's tough during the holidays because we interact with a lot of people.
Yeah, Santa, it happened Christmas Eve, so Santa didn't come. But, and this morning I woke up, it was like 58 degrees outside. Well, now it's back to normal. It's down to, Well, I'm not exactly sure what the temperature is, but it's definitely in the 30s, maybe 37, 38. But that's a big drop, 20 degrees in a few hours. And it actually dropped really within from 9 o'clock this morning when I woke till I want to say 12:30, 1 o'clock is when all of a sudden, boom, it was cold out. Big winds. We had this full coronal mass ejection yesterday. If anybody's feeling odd, that is why. If you feel like you're walking through the plasma, consider that as part of the reason, because you are. It went off on the far side and snaked its way all the way around back to its center of emission. And that whole thing is, definitely coming our way, because as it turns, it's going to go blasting some more as we get into the wind. So if it was windy where you are today, that's why. And it was extremely windy here this morning.
Mm-hmm. Cheryl is asking where you're from.
I'm in Grand Blanc Township, Michigan, which puts me about 30 miles south of Saginaw Bay. Michigan's a mitt. That's what makes it so easy. So Saginaw would be right here, and I'm right about there, which puts me an hour and a half from downtown Detroit proper, which is great. Out of the fray.
I feel cold even when it's just around 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, yeah.
So I can't imagine.
You're in the tropics, right?
Yeah, I'm in the tropics. Oh, Annie Bear is here. Hi, Annie Bear.
Annie Bear. Hi, honey.
Yeah.
That was
so we have a lot of entries now. If you'd like to enter the draw for a reading, please type in #pipes, since we are in a season where cleaning pipes.
Yep.
So let's, before we draw for anyone, let's read the prayer, or the opening prayer.
Okay, so let's start by centering ourselves. I'm going to take 3 deep breaths and hold at the top. Exhale through parted lips. We are surrounded by divine white light and the divine grace of Source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us as we create a sacred space and call forth all of our angels, our guides, and our beings of light and the Akashic Records masters. Assist us now as we bathe in grace and highest truth, the highest frequency of vibration of light and of love. Allow us to receive what is needed for our greater good and the greatest healing of the greatest of these for all of humanity. Blue Star Sun, we ask that the guiding light from you come to aid our ability to see, our ability to read, our ability to heal what the records hold for us. And the records are now open for anyone here and anyone who may watch this later. There we go.
Thank you. So it's time for us. It's like one of my favorite parts of every reading when we do the giveaway tool. Okay, there we go. So when your name is called, please type in your question. Let's draw for 4, Diana, for the first round. Jeremy Rodney, congratulations. And please type in your question.
Jeremy spoke in class today.
Sonia Claiborne,
Yeah.
congratulations, and please type in your question. Again, we are doing Galactic Akashic Records readings. So please type in your Galactic Akashic Records question. Bernadette this year.
Here's another song.
And last for this round, Nancy Ray.
Hey.
So
Awesome.
congratulations to our winners. Okay. Again, that's Jeremy Rodney, Sonia Claiborne, Bernadette Desir, and Nancy Ray. Okay, I have Jeremy's question.
I think I just got Nancy Ray's.
Mm-hmm. So we're still waiting for Sonia's and Bernadette's questions. So while we're waiting for people to type in their question, please make sure that you are subscribed to both of our channels. The details are in the description. Okay. I don't know if you've noticed it, Diana, but in the past days, a lot of us have been like having subscribers dropped. So
I've been looking, yeah.
yeah.
You know
So
what? I didn't look today. I was at 477, which you know is good for me to be at that number because those are my angel numbers. However, I wouldn't mind having more followers.
Yeah, it's just that there are some people who are surprised when they see that they're not subscribed to people just know that we're not doing anything. It's kind of a YouTube thing that they drop subscribers. So please make sure every now and then to check if you are subscribed to the channels.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you.
Okay.
Putting that up.
I have all of the people's questions.
All righty. Do you want to go first or shall I?
Okay, I can go first.
Okay.
So Jeremy Rodney is asking if they ever had a past lifetime in the Pleiades. So I'm going to use my pendulum for this. Counterclockwise is my no. Show me no. Show me yes. So clockwise is my yes. So I'm going to ask the Akashic Records Masters, has Jeremy ever had a past lifetime in Pleiades? I'm getting a no on this. But I'm going to ask why you are drawn to Pleiades when you're looking at the sky. Yeah, why? Did Jeremy have a past lifetime in Aldebaran? I'm getting a yes on Aldebaran. So what I'm getting, Jeremy, is that it's not exactly in Pleiades, where you had your past lifetime, but in Aldebaran. Aldebaran is in the Taurus constellation for many of us. But I think if you ask Diane Boles, it's also in the Gemini, if I'm not mistaken, constellation. But
in Vedic it is in Taurus, but we are looking through Gemini from Earth, from our position on Earth to see.
Yeah, but if you Google it, you'll see that Aldebaran is like the eye of the bull. It's a red star, and it's the brightest star in the Taurus constellation. I'm going to check for your past lifetime there. See from this Galaxy Masters. Okay, but he's he's an Aryan. He's descended from the Dal people or the Lyran people. Show me, please. His very first lifetime in Aldebaran. You were female in your first lifetime in Aldebaran, and you were originally from Lyra, is what I'm picking up on, Jeremy. You were one of the Lyran refugees who was looking for a place to stay, and for you it was Aldebaran. And the Aldebaran people are actually, they're from another galaxy. They got trapped on Earth, or in our galaxy, in the Milky Way galaxy, and they settled in Aldebaran. But they welcomed a lot of Lyrans with open arms because they knew how it was like to have nowhere to go. Because again, they were trapped here. And I'm seeing you had blue skin in your very first lifetime there, and you were a woman. You had a son with you in that lifetime. And they're telling me that you look into the night sky and look into that part of the sky because you're filled with gratitude. Because of that past life, you felt grateful to the Dal people who accepted you. It's I feel like it's a recurring theme in your lives. Is acceptance. They're telling me that from that experience, you've become more accepting of people as well. Because you knew how it was to feel different and to feel like you had no place to stay. So that's what you learned from that lifetime, Jeremy.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting that you have this cultural exchange that went on with interaction from others that were coming here to be earthbound.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also getting a whisper about Vega.
Oh, yes, because he had blue skin. So it's possible that your origin was in Vega.
Yeah.
Jeremy. So Jeremy is asking, how did you call it, Dal people? I typed it. It's DAL. The Dal people. They were originally from a different galaxy, but they got trapped here. Their descendants are called the Aryan people. So yeah, you've been an Aryan before, Jeremy. So we hope that helps, and thank you so much for letting us read for you.
Yeah.
So next up we have Sonia.
Hi, Sonia. What does my galactic family need me to know on the new job I got that will help me learn? They are saying that the Essenes are coming in. How do you say that? Asani? Asani is like the Essene. It is a wise race, an angelic sense about them. They are saying you should just be yourself, ask questions when necessary. You are already a quick learner. There's probably nothing that you really need to worry about, but if anything stumps you, go over it and ask the questions. And just remember to be yourself. People like you just the way you are. I hope that helps. Thank you. I hope that helps.
Thank you, Sonia. Oh, Sonia says, I'm starting with long-term care surveyor.
Oh, okay, there comes your angelic. Oh, certainly. And for the most part, common sense is certainly something that will help you in that realm. How would it feel to you? You know, put yourself in that place. You have to be the first responder, but put yourself in that place.
So all the best to you, Sonia, and thank you so much for letting us read for you.
I'm getting chills. You got a job at something you're going to excel at. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh,
Some
Kaylee's here. Hi, Kaylee. Okay. Next up, we have Bernadette, who is asking messages from my mermaid family. I am looking at mermaids to paint. I feel so sad looking at them. I think I have a merson. I went to an aqua world. Did not want to come back. Okay, I'm going to check what past lifetime, what connection you had with the mermaids, and maybe get a message from them.
Where's my- where's my deck?
So I'm Bernadette. I'm checking like every star system that I know of that has mermaids. Beta Centauri, Mintaka, Sirius A, and you've all incarnated in all of them. So no wonder you're very connected with mermaids. You've incarnated with many of them. But I'm going to see, like, why do you feel sad looking at mermaids? There were planets in Beta Centauri that was destroyed by the Draconians. And I'm getting the feeling that you were incarnated there when it happened, when one of the planets got destroyed. You were a female in that lifetime? They tell me you were a mother in that lifetime. I'm seeing another mermaid, a child, a smaller mermaid with you during that time. And you saw there were ships overhead. Like you saw the shadows in the water and you felt very afraid. But yeah, that's the reason why you feel sad when you're looking at them. So I'm going to see if they have a message for you. At least your family from Beta Centauri. The first message that I'm hearing is all is well. We learn from the past and we apply it in the present. Stay in the present is what she's saying. Stay in the present and learn from the past. That is their message for you, Bernadette.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps, Bernadette, and thank you so much for letting us read for you.
I had to go to the Lemurian deck just to draw her a card on this.
Okay.
There's two of them. The first one I got was the life force energy of the water. All right. And then our ancient future. So there's something there that you're homesick for. And that is, I just had to do that. I usually don't draw cards when we're doing the Akashic reading, but this deck is filled with mermaids. So it's beyond Lemuria deck.
It makes a lot of sense. A lot of star seeds who come from Hadar or the planet in Hadar that was destroyed feel homesick.
Yeah.
And it's a different kind of homesick from most star seeds, because we feel homesick for a planet that doesn't exist anymore. At least in our frame of mind, it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we
Like
just learn from the past.
like coming from Lyra.
Yeah. So there is a sadness in that. So thank you so much for the message, Diana, and for letting us read for you, Bernadette. So next question we have is from Nancy Ray for you, Diana.
Okay. Hi, Nancy Ray. Did my daughter Heidi and I have galactic lives together? And if so, where? Mm. Okay, I'm getting a zeta reticuli, and that you were how do we put this? It's about the future that you knew you were, that while you were there, you were learning to nurture, learning how to be human. And they're showing me more than one life, that there was a second life where you had reversed roles. You were the child and she was the parent. So it's that interchanging and that growing and that reciprocal, what you do, you get back, and learning that for both of you. But before you came to Earth, you went someplace else from there. In Orion, in the belt, in Orion's belt. You went somewhere in Orion's belt. And then from there, it's like you had separate, you weren't family when you were in Orion's belt. And one of you were the one who came through the Stargate into Egypt. And Heidi came at a different time to Earth. But then again, you reconnected. That was how you reconnected. So you had that past because your future was on Earth together. So I hope that helps.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Diana and Nancy Ray, for letting us read for you.
Right? Thank you, Nancy Ray, for sure.
So it's time for us to draw for another set
of
readings. Yeah. We're doing good on time.
Yes, we are actually.
Okay. So again, when your name is drawn, please type in your question. We are doing Galactic Akashic Records questions today. Lisa Davis. Please type in your question. Annie Bear 7F. Annie Bear, congratulations, and please type in your question. Lori. Congratulations, Lori, and please type in your question. Last for this round, we have drumroll. Spirit Warrior. Congratulations, Spirit Warrior, and please type in your Galactic Akashic Records question. And boop. So again, that's Lisa Davis, Annie Bear, Lori, and Spirit Warrior.
I like what Sue Toffee said here. When I was young, I looked up how far away a light year was and felt so sad. It was so far away. I felt pangs of longing and never knew why.
Because we have our family,
Yeah.
other parts of the family there.
Mm-hmm. And you're probably a hybrid, which means one or the other parent is not of this earth, be it male or female. Usually it's the female who cannot carry a child.
Was it me or was it you, Diane, that froze?
I don't know. I think it was you because I was still moving.
Okay. So I have Annie Bear's question, Lisa Davis's question, Lori's question. So we're still waiting for Spirit Warrior's question. Oh, and yes, Pogo Pogo. I got your email and I'm excited for Monday. So everyone, I will be doing a live Galactic Akashic Records reading for Kaylee in her other channel in Woo Woo Mo Wonderment. It's going to be it's my first time to do that live, like a full reading for someone. So it's gonna be interesting.
That's going to be big.
Yeah, so if you're wondering what it looks like, because when we do these shows, they're mini readings, so we just answer a question or two, and then it's different when it's a long reading, when it's a really personal reading. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, I got Spirit Warrior's question.
Okay. We both pressed it, so I can't read it. We must have pressed it at the same time.
Oh, Pogo Pogo says,
mine.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Let me hide that again. See, I can't unpress it. I have to wait.
Yeah, no worries. Kaylee says she gets to be a guinea pig. I do this for private readings since I do offer private readings. We both do. Diana and I both do. So our emails are in the description. If you'd like to get a private reading with us, yeah, please hit us with an email. But yeah, we do this privately, but it's different when it's public on YouTube. So yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I make sure you publish that loud and proud so that I am there to watch.
Yeah. We will. So okay, we have all four. So wait, who was the last one who answered? Was it? Is it your turn now, Diana, or is it mine?
No, because I went last.
Okay. So it's my turn.
Yeah.
So we have Lisa Davis's question. I would like to know if my Lyran family has anything they would like me to know regarding my awakening in this lifetime. Thank you both. Okay. So a message. It's not Akashic reading, but a channeling from a Lyran family. Who is she connected to? It is. Lisa, I'm not getting anything from a Lyran family,
Mm.
but I'm getting Pleiadian family for you. Um, Pleiades or Pleiadians are actually descendants of Lyran, so they are connected. But when I was checking for like a Lyran family, felt like I was groping into a void. And they told me that you're more connected with Pleiadians, at least at this point. So I'm getting a message from your Pleiadian family instead. They're really very happy. Like I am seeing a few, like five Pleiadians who are just cheering for you. Like you got there. You're awesome. Okay, well, what message do you have? Okay, one is stepping forward, a female one, a female Pleiadian. She wants to be called Susa. No N, just Susa. I asked if it was Susan, and we're like, no, just Susa. Okay. She's saying that you might feel frustrated now with regards to your awakening because you want it faster. Like you get frustrated by the pace of it. But she's letting you know that everything is happening in its own divine timing. She says, go out, play outside in puddles. Play, play, play. She's encouraging you to play. And she's encouraging you and telling you everything is connected. You don't need to meditate and to spend many, many hours in meditation to feel one with the universe. You can go out and play and feel the oneness of the universe in nature. So that's their message for you, Lisa. So I hope that helps, and thank you for letting us do this reading for you. Did you draw cards, Diana? I was hearing shuffling.
Oh, no. I was getting a bottle of water.
Oh, okay.
It was
Lisa
cracked.
is saying, OMG, how true.
There you go. I love that.
Thank you for your feedback, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
So, next question for you, Diana, is from Annie Bear.
Hi, Annie. Nice picture you sent earlier today. Kind of goes right along with the fact that you got a reading here, right? Okay, my question is, was the being I saw days ago an interdimensional one? Yes. Hello. Okay, so he stepped in, it stepped in from Sirius and Sirius A. And it is to help you with this mental transformation that you have been on for quite some time. You're on quite a journey. And with the events that happened the 30 days ago, that was another change. That was another new adjustment and coming to face a reality. And it is to help you deal with the abandonment that you feel. The abandonment that you feel on earth as an earthling, because we all have star seeds from beyond. We have families from beyond. And that abandonment didn't just start here, because all of the subsequent places you've been, there was always this sense of an abandonment. So if you can recall your the sense you had while in this being's presence, um, put yourself back into that. He is your homing beacon. You know, he's the one who can help you find your way back to the wholeness that you do have inside of you. You are a complete and well deserving person. So I hope that helps you. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Akashic Record Masters.
I love that. Next up, um, who's next? Lori, who is asking for a past life. So, Lori, since we are doing Galactic Akashic Records readings, I will be reading for a galactic past lifetime for you. Okay, what galactic past lifetime would be most beneficial for Lori to know in this moment, please? And I get Electra. Electra. Okay. Show me the past lifetime in Electra, please. Clouds. I keep seeing clouds, Lori. This is a past lifetime that you had in Electra. So Electra is in the Pleiades. It's one of the more technologically advanced star systems in Pleiades. And whenever I see it, I see a lot of like ships and planes. And I'm seeing you like your residence or your home during that time was in the sky because I keep seeing clouds. Like you lived in a very tall building, one where you see clouds every day. Okay, what's the significance of this lifetime? I'm seeing you tinkering. Like you have this box and you have a screw, like a screwdriver thing in you're tinkering with the box. You were an inventor during this time. And you used to invent things like appliances, small appliances. What's the significance? Okay, I'm asking how is it significant for your life? They're telling me that you find joy in creating things. It started in that lifetime in Electra because you're making things that would benefit other people. And you found joy whenever it did, whenever you saw someone using the inventions that you made. So the Akashic Records masters are encouraging you to reconnect with that joy. So if you don't know, you can start by doing creative things. I don't know if you're still inventing things this lifetime, but yeah, you were an inventor then, and usually it carries over. So you might be an inventor now. So reconnect with your joy by creating things. So I hope that helps, Lori. And thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. So next up for Diana is from Spirit Warrior.
Hi, Spirit Warrior. How are you today? I love your cat. Akashic Records reading. Please share my past life. Thank you. Love watching Star Trek. And sci-fi shows. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, okay, right off, Eric, it is the cultural exchange again. There is a cultural exchange. Our muscles have memories. Our brain is a muscle, and our soul goes along with that. And so our soul holds these memories as well. So when you when you go to a new country and
Oops.
Am I
Hi.
back? Can you
Yes,
all
you're
see me
back.
again? My son was calling, and that always knocks me off. So I apologize. Um, anyways, so this cultural exchange that's going on that you see in sci-fi and that you see on Star Trek and Star Wars and all of those awesome movies. Dune, they're showing me Dune. You're from a dry planet. You're having you have a history on one of those planets that was uh, exploding, was dissolving, and that this is an alchemy. It is that parallel, and so the alchemy is already there. There's terms that you just automatically understand, not because it's in English when you're watching these shows, but because there's a greater force driving your memories. And so that is it it's a conservative connection because it is where your beginnings are, and you don't want to let it go. And conservative is hanging on to some of the things from the past and doing things the old way. And for you, the old way is what's Back to the Future. So I hope that helps you, Spirit. Thank you.
I just want to add because while I was reading the question, I got a hit too. Like your spirit
Oh,
warrior,
I can't hear
your
you.
oh, can anyone hear me? You can hear me?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'm going to
Chat,
go
please let me
out and
know.
come back.
Okay. Can the chat hear me? I don't know if the chat is hearing me, but I can hear myself. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Cassie Reiki. So while Diana is doing okay, there we go.
There we go. I had to go
Welcome
out
back,
and come back.
Diana.
Yeah, when somebody calls me, it's the end of the world as we know it.
So thank you so much, chat, for confirming that you can hear me.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to add, Spirit Warrior, what draws you to Star Trek and into sci-fi shows is you had a past lifetime in Pleiades as well, but in Taigeta. You were part of the Galactic Federation, um,
Ah,
and you were on ships. You were one of the like a pilot. You were one of the pilots of some ships there. So that's what draws you to Star Trek.
you know, yeah, you probably have a little ship that you go in your night journeys now.
Yeah, because usually when we had past lifetimes where we were a member,
Yeah,
we're still a member now.
yeah.
So thank you so much, Spirit Warrior. And guess what time it is? It's time to draw for more
Yeah,
people. Oops.
sounds
Okay.
good.
Ding. And North Wing 33, congratulations. And please type in your question. Mary Black.
There you go. It's another song every time I see her name. Miss Mary Mac. Now that one
That's Mary Black, Black.
with silver buttons all down her back. She
Rock salts.
All right, I like that.
Congratulations, and please type in your question. Last for this round, we have Witchy Trista.
Hey, Witchy.
Okay. So again, that's North Wing 33 Mary Black, Rock Salts, and Witchy Trista. Oh, thank you so much, Annie Bear.
You bet.
I got Mary Black's question. So we're still waiting for Rock Salts and Northwing 33. So while we're waiting for them to type in their questions, please make sure again that you're subscribed to both of our channels.
Oh.
Our details are in the description.
Oh, so I was trying to star that. Northwing's there.
Oh,
You got it?
we started at the same time.
Oh, no, that's why.
Okay, Kaylee, see you on Monday. Ping. Okay, so now we are waiting for Rocks. Okay, I got Rock's question.
Okay.
Okay. So, first question for this round is from Northwing 33, who asks, does my mother from Cygnus visit me? And does she have any message?
Oh.
Okay. I just confirmed that you had a past lifetime in Cygnus. So, yes, I got a strong yes on that. Okay, I'm just going to confirm this. What role is her mother playing in this? So, Northwing, not only is your mother from Cygnus visiting you, they're actually incarnated with you right now in this lifetime. And when I asked, well, like, what role is she playing in this lifetime for you, they said sister. But it's not a biological sister, more like a friend. So if you have a very close friend who feels like a sister, it's them. It's that mother.
Oh, I'm getting chills on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to check like what mission or purpose. Okay, I asked what mission or purpose or roles you're playing for each other, and they're telling me it's for support with each other. During your lifetime in Cygnus, it was a very like productive. It's not my word, but it's like a very fruitful, very successful partnership between you. So you decided to incarnate in this lifetime for support. And I'm getting the sense that I'm getting is that you don't this friend of yours doesn't take on your problems. And it's the same for you. It's like you respect each other well enough to know that her problems are hers and that she can solve them on her own. You're just there as a support to hear her out whenever things feel heavy. And they're telling me it's a mutual relationship between you two. So that's the role you're playing in this lifetime.
Awesome.
I hope that helps, Northwing. So next up for Diana. Oh. And we have Mary Black.
Did I have a large palladium wedding? Well, they're showing me the seven sisters and the bears scratching on the mountain. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say that it not only was in the sky at the time of the beginning of that tale. Now we know that that tale goes back how far? The Lakota tell it, the Ojibwa tell it, so many nations tell it. They are saying also that you are recognized here, that you had a lifetime as a Native American, and it was being recognized at that time by the shaman that that is where you were from, and the wedding performed brought in several tribes that you married outside of your tribe. So it is like the northern Lakota, Nakota, Dakota. So the you lived in the northern area at that time, but you had this wedding that incorporated another Lakota tribe, which would have been of the Dakota, the southern. I hope that helps you, because this goes back to your early days on Earth as well.
That's
Okay.
fascinating.
That's wonderful. Yes.
Yeah. Because there are Pleiadians who influenced the Native Americans in a
Yeah.
lot of tribes. So it makes a lot of sense.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you so much, Diana, and thank you, Mary Black, for letting us read for you. Next, we have Rock Salts, who is asking, please, any info needed would be great. Thank you. So I'm going to check for a past lifetime that would be most beneficial for you to know in this moment. A galactic past lifetime, I mean. Where is this place? Employee. Okay. What's she doing there? Is this a vacation lifetime that you're showing me? Okay. Sure. Or she just visiting? Okay. This might sound weird, Rox, but the first thing I saw was a hot spring with pink skies. And I was asking, like, where is this? And they told me that you were taking a vacation in Pleione. You visited Pleione during that lifetime. I'm not getting a sense of where you came from. Hold on, I'm going to ask. Where was she originally from? In this vision that you're showing me, Masters. You were a Syrian being during this lifetime. Or during that lifetime, I mean, that they're showing me. But you visited Pleione because you were so tired. You felt very pressured because of your mission during that lifetime. So they're showing this to me because they're telling you you don't need to pressure yourself, and that it's okay to take rest during this part of your life. So that's their message for you, Roxy, that it's okay to rest.
And I love your avatar.
Yeah. An angel. So we hope that helps, and thank you so much for letting us read for you. Hi, Anna. Anna is here. Okay, last question from this round. We have Witchy Trista.
Hello, Trista. I'd love to know about galactic past lives with the soul family I'm currently working with in this life. All right. You were first caught up together in the blast of Lyra as it broke apart, and then had gone off into different directions, but came back together on Beta Centauri. That there is a family business. It is a community effort. They're showing me you making furniture. And a past lifetime here with the same 6 degrees of separation is what they're saying. 6 degrees of separation. So family members were friends or other types of relatives, not just mother, father, brother, sister. And that you also made furniture here in olden times. Olden times. How long ago? What do you mean olden times? In the heavy Gothic Nordic fashion, Viking fashion. Interesting. Because we think of the Vikings as such a warring out to conquer. But life isn't always all about conquering. It is also about protecting. Which that protection, that desire to protect and look out for and make certain nothing happens and defend, as well as get rid of the problem, goes back to that first blast from Lyra. They're not showing me where anybody else really went, except that you all joined back together at Beta Centauri. And I don't know if there is a family line now, if there's a family business that you have now, where there are some members of the family working together. But this is connected to all of that. So I hope that helps you, Trista. The furniture part is very interesting. Yes, because it was futuristic furniture as well as furniture from the past. And they're also showing me like wagons and things of that nature. So this is carpentry work of sorts, handiwork. Not necessarily building a house. Doesn't mean you couldn't do that, but something to that effect. They're showing me prairie stuff as well, that, you know, you were able to make furniture out there. So.
Which Trista is saying it all resonates.
Yeah, good, because there's just something that is repeating in this. The whole family is involved in this, whether it's the restaurant business, you know, or whatever. It's the whole family is involved in this. You're a teenager, you're working. You're a kid, you're going to clean up. You're wiping the tables. You're doing that kind of stuff. Especially
awesome.
Back in time in at the turn of the 18 to 1900s. There's a lifetime in there too. I hope that. Thank you, Akashic.
Thank you so much, Diana, and thank you, Witchy Trista, for letting us read for you. Oh, and we're done.
Yeah, we did. Good. I love it when we're able to get three rounds in with 4 in each round. That's great.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the time. We are now 6 minutes past the hour. So
what do you have coming up next?
So next week is going to be busy tomorrow I will be on with Gerald and Linda for Laugh
Oh,
and
right,
Learn on Joy.
right, right, right. And next week,
Next week, Sunday, I will be back again for Soul Cloud,
okay.
where I'll be reading Akashic Records and doing energy clearings as well. The topic for the next Soul Cloud is going to be interesting. It's going to be about the veil of forgetfulness. So what it's about, you know.
Do you do that show alone?
Yeah, I do that show alone.
Oh, because on Sunday mornings, I do Sunday on the sofa.
Sunday sofa. Yeah, I
Yeah.
look forward to that
And,
every week.
I just never think to go looking at that hour in the morning. I'm just sitting down. I'm seriously just got out of bed. I look like
You
it's
look very
no,
relaxed on Sunday on the
yeah.
sofa.
Yeah.
I love that show. And then on Monday, I will be back again with Callie, Fogo Pogo, or in her channel Woo Wonderman. It was a show that
On
I'm
Monday.
talking about a
And
lot.
what time is that going to be?
It's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you, Diana? What will you be doing next week?
Next week, Monday, I'll be on with Gerald. We're going to talk about mistletoe. And then on Tuesday, I'll be doing Akashic Adventures with Linda De Gonzalez and Viviani Heller. And then after that, I have the Dream Show. And then I'm not sure if we're going to start this week or not, meeting back up with Paul. Did you see the letter?
Yeah, I have. I have seen the email.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I miss
So,
doing the galactic shows.
and so it might be a light week, which is okay because sometimes we need light weeks too.
Yeah. J-Cat Lady is asking for the time. So, J-Cat Lady, I will be on again with Gerald and Diana tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern.
JK,
Diana,
yeah, I usually come on like 9:30, 10 o'clock, somewhere in there. I don't post it in advance too much because you never know how you're going to feel when you get up, right? So I usually type it in an hour or so before I'm ready to go on.
looking forward to that.
And believe me, I'm still laying in bed when I'm doing that.
But it's the time when our dreams are most fresh.
Yes.
I think it's
Yes, and often I'm, well, I haven't been drawing them so much lately. When I know that my dreams have been influenced by something I've watched on television or the news or something like that, depending when it comes to the news, just depends. But when I know it's influenced because of something I was doing mundane the day before, and it isn't anything that is predictive, then I usually don't sketch it out or talk about them. It's just, but I do have a crazy one to talk about on Sunday morning. And I'm going to be starting, so hopefully I will do that this Sunday, is talking about the stories of the planets, the gods of the planets, Mars. And so I thought I would start with Mars and Aries because that's the first sign of the zodiac. So we'll see if that happens this Sunday. If not, it definitely will the Sunday following.
That's very interesting.
I hope. I want to also introduce sigils because, as you had said, you didn't know that there's four shapes that make up the sigil. It's a circle. It's a half a circle. It is a line up and a line down, which becomes the cross, and the dot that starts it all. And the dot is the seed. So I want to bring that up because I think it's important as we go forward, learning light languages and seeing other types of writing that makes no sense, that if you have those basic ideas, it's an understanding that that's what it is. I mean, Oham is basically done so you could tell a story this way, right?
Yeah.
And is it slanted? Is it so it all comes together because it was all done at a time when people didn't spell.
Mhm.
They
So they
only
used symbols
they
to
only
tell a
gave one spell,
story.
and they were giving out spells with sigils.
Hmm.
So anyway, so let me close the records as we
Okay.
move on. While the records were open, I thought that was a good time to talk about sigils and the other gods. All right. Let's close as end as we began. Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. Michael, wrap your blue bubble of protection around us that shrinks to fit as we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads and transfers. The divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. May we please bring in your blessings of healing for not just us here in this show, but right now, the world is in desperate need of your cleansing. And so mote it be. Thank you, Akashic Record Masters, for all you do for us here. And for all of you great chatters, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we will see you not next week, Friday, a week from next week, Friday, because next week, Friday, you have your show with, or Thursday, you have your show with Linda De Gonzalez, right?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Happy New Year. Glad to be back.